7 policemen arrested after shooting unarmed young Roma guy. After a vehicle pursuit in Perama, western Attica, early Saturday morning, Greek police shot and killed an unarmed 20-year-old male and wounded a 15-year-old youngster. 7 police officers have been taken into custody on suspicion of deliberate murder in connection with the incident. It seemed as if a second adolescent had left the scene. The driver, as well as the 2 young passengers, were all Roma. Greek police announced in a statement that 7 of its officers were injured in the gunfight, but they did not elaborate on the severity of their injuries or if they had gotten medical treatment or even first aid. The wounded adolescent is being treated at an Athens hospital and is being closely monitored. He's scheduled for surgery since he was harmed in the abdomen. Fortunately, a 16-year-old passenger in the stolen automobile was able to escape and is still at large. When the Diaz motorcycle riding team tried to pull over a vehicle they thought was stolen, the driver ignored their signals and drove away. In the process, he rammed 5 police motorbikes following him and injured 7 officers, according to a police statement. The pursuit finished near Elpidos Street in Perama. As a consequence of the deployment of a firearm by police to pull over the car, 1 passenger was injured and transferred to a hospital, where he is now receiving treatment and is no longer considered dangerous. According to reports, authorities opened fire and killed the vehicle's driver and 1 passenger before a 3rd guy inside managed to flee and is now sought by police for questioning. A preliminary inquiry indicates that 7 cops were engaged in a deadly standoff and that most of them fired at least 1 shot at the criminals. According to preliminary results of the autopsy, the deceased suffered many gunshot wounds throughout her body. An autopsy report on the 20-year-old victim, including details on the number of wounds and cause of death, will be released when the procedure is completed on Monday. The gunfire and sirens scared the residents of Pyknokotoikomeni, who ran to their balconies. Some of them recorded the event on their cell phones and provided the media with the footage. The prosecutor will look into whether or not the cops followed the rules of engagement.